Boom. Alright, what's up you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I want to talk to you about what I personally believe is currently the most solid stock in the entire market, and also my number one stock pick for the month of March. You already know what it is because I put it in the title. That stock is Coinbase. Now, there are a multitude of both fundamental and technical arguments that I want to discuss in this video that lead me to believe that Coinbase is poised for some short-term growth and, if I'm being honest, some very, very significant short to medium-term upside. Little spoiler alert, I do think Coin by the middle of this month, by mid-March, can see a price per share of 250, and I will discuss why that is and rationalize those technical indicators for you once we dive into the charts on TradingView. But first, we got to go over some fundamentals. So I want to go over some of the metrics from Coinbase's recent earnings report for their Q4 of 2021 earnings. Now, these earnings were some of the most impressive I've ever seen, and the fact that Coinbase did not skyrocket after these earnings is crazy. So we'll go over some of these bonkers numbers from Coinbase's earnings. After that, we will dive into the charts, and again, I will rationalize this $250 price target for you. But first, I do want to read the little piece that I wrote on Coinbase in yesterday's newsletter, because I went pretty in depth and I actually wrote this with the intention of sharing it with you guys in today's video because Coinbase is exciting me so much right now. Okay, this pretty much just sums up all of my fundamental and all of my technical arguments. So, I mean, at least watch this part of the video if you're interested in Coinbase, but appreciate it if you stick around. Appreciate it if you give the video a like, and hey, let me know in the comments down below if you're bullish on Coinbase, if you are currently positioned on Coinbase. My calls over the past couple of days for Coinbase have been absolutely crushing it, and I love to see it. And this stock is just exciting me so much right now. So I have zero issue in sharing my bullish sentiment with you guys, and hopefully you agree. Let me know if you agree. And lastly, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow the crypto journey, the next phase, the next leg up of what is hopefully a bull market, because I like making bullish content way more. Okay, so Coinbase. Hands down, Coinbase is the most solid name in my portfolio at the moment. I'm feeling very certain that it won't depreciate in value from here. And in the wake of crypto ripping, you guys know, you guys don't need to see it. Crypto has been ripping over the past 48 hours, and it looks like it wants to keep doing so. But it seems pretty likely that it'll follow the same trend in the near term. It's showing strength even in the wake of the major indices falling 2 days in a row now. It's currently March 1st at the time of recording. It's significantly below its IPO price and has gotten unnecessarily beaten down along with many other hyper-growth companies. And most importantly of all, as I just mentioned in the intro, Coinbase is both a hyper-growth and hyper-value stock at the same time. Coinbase recently crushed Q4 earnings. I'll attach a link. So that is going to be the exact article we're going to be looking at after this. But this company is trading at a PE ratio of 12. The historical average PE ratio for the S&P 500 is 15 to 20. So Coinbase, which is one of the great companies of the future. You guys know I've said this many times. I do think Coinbase is one day will be a $1 trillion company on the Mount Rushmore of Web3, of Finance 2.0. So again, one of the great tech companies of the future is currently trading at the PE ratio of like a legacy railroad company, okay? Which is just insane. Again, Coinbase, hyper-growth company in the most hyper-growth sector, arguably, in the entire world, that sector being cryptocurrency. I mean, the fact that this thing is trading at like a $40 billion valuation at a PE ratio of 12, price to earnings ratio, of course, is just staggering. Okay, so technically, range trading is typically the sign of a market bottom. We haven't spent much time here, but as we've been saying, the markets are moving faster than ever, so maybe this is the beginning of the next run up. I'm not going to go over technicals here. We'll dive into that after we go over the fundamentals. But I wouldn't be surprised to see us come out to test previous long-term support as new resistance, another spoiler, at around 250 over the coming weeks. And if so, it is steak and sushi time. If you guys have been around, you would recognize the good old steak and sushi time. Again, today you guys had a lot of VIXY, had a lot of UVXY. Those were up over 10% today each. I mean, Coinbase was doing good. My calls on Coinbase have just absolutely ripped, like over doubled in the past couple of days. And it's just a good time. So hopefully this is the beginning of a historic comeback for the Waves fam. If you guys want to know how I'm trading on a day-to-day basis, how I'm entering, exiting coin, Riot Blockchain, Marathon Digital, bitfarms, all the other names, biotechs, green energy, etc., all the names in my entire portfolio, cryptocurrencies as well, okay, call options, put options, stock positions, crypto positions, every single thing broken down in percentages, which I do update every single trading day during market hours. It's pretty much a Waves ETF. If you guys want to know how I'm trading on a daily basis, if you guys want one of these newsletters, again, above, this is just like a piece of the newsletter. We go over multiple things every day. There's a part 1 and part 2 every single day. So I do my best to make that worth you guys hard-earned money, and it really means a lot if you guys check that out. So that's $15 a month or $40 for every 3 months, completely up to you. But that is going to be the first link down in the description. Again, it means the world if you check it out, but if not, I appreciate your eyeballs right here, right now. Let's go over some of these Q4 metrics, and then we'll close it out on the charts, and I'll try to rationalize and justify this price target for you guys, okay? So, Coinbase reported earnings per share of $3.32, beating expectations of $1.95, and revenue of $2.49 billion, beating expectations of $2 billion. So that's a 25% beat, and a 25% beat is so significant when you're talking about 2Bs, okay? Net income was $840 million, and adjusted EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. That's an important metric, or important acronym, I should say, for you guys to know. Also an important metric to look at. Adjusted EBITDA was 1.2 billion. Monthly transacting users, MTUs, stood at 11.4 million, 4 times higher than the prior year. Coinbase generated over $500 million in subscription and services revenue and announced that it is testing a subscription offering called Coinbase One that offers users zero commission trading, 24/7 live phone support, and a $1 million guarantee against account takeovers for a flat monthly fee. One of the main reasons the stock is so volatile is the sentiment reflects what the crypto market is doing, but with a subscription service like Coinbase One, that might change how Wall Street analysts view the company. And obviously, it's not even what crypto's doing, it's the volume. That's what so many people don't understand. And that's why it's actually irrational that Coinbase trades directly with cryptocurrencies, or they're so closely correlated. Like, from a game theoretical perspective, from just a general psyche perspective, it obviously makes sense. But Coinbase generates revenue off volume. So Bitcoin can be tanking or skyrocketing, but all that matters, all that Coinbase cares about when it comes to their bottom line, is the fact that people are making trades, because they take a commission on every single trade made, whether it's a buy or a sell. So that's important to understand as well. And I feel like that's just still something that strangely a lot of Wall Street doesn't understand yet, but it's so obvious. So I don't know. But anyway, Coinbase's NFT marketplace, which is super exciting. I actually just bought a new mecha, one of the rarest mechas on the planet. Super excited about that. But anyway, Coinbase's NFT marketplace will have a social experience and offer the ability to build a community. So this is huge, you guys. Obviously, OpenSea, super rare. Huge multi-billion-dollar companies already in this blooming NFT industry. And when Coinbase jumps into that, I mean, that's just, I feel like that's kind of game over, if I'm being honest. They just have that security. They have that relationship with the SEC already. They're already super trustworthy. And that's like the nail in the coffin in the best of ways for Coinbase from a bullish perspective. Okay, so speaking of bullish targets, as I just mentioned, as you guys already know, my price target for Coinbase by mid-March. I'm going to throw this out here right now, you guys. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest to see this come to fruition by the end of next trading week, which is Friday, March 11th. That would take us up to $248.40, give or take a few bucks, you guys. Just say $250 to round up. But I do think $250 is very likely by mid-month. The reason for that is because I do think that following this stark correction of almost 60% from the high to the low, and I mean, this double bottom right here, which is also bullish, but double bottom, break of significant resistance, once again tested his previous support, just bouncing off that for the second time, again double bottoming. I think it's extremely likely, just short and sweet for you guys right here, and especially in the wake of, once again, crypto, just Bitcoin crushing it. Bitcoin leading the market too, which is rare over altcoins. Bitcoin gaining some dominance, up 16% in the past week. I mean, crypto is proving itself as that safe haven asset class that investors want to hold during times of uncertainty, which is just insane if you've been involved with crypto for years now. So it's just awesome to see. But Coinbase is, again, arguably the greatest company in crypto, at least within the United States. and I think that it should benefit heavily from the move up that crypto's seeing and this next leg up of what's hopefully once again a continuation of this overall bull market. So previous support as new resistance, long-term support, boom, boom, touch point here, touch point again. Once this was broken, that's when we saw Coinbase really fall off. And TA 101, you guys, technical analysis 101, previous support, especially when it's a line of support, a trend line as strong and as visible as this, will likely come into play as new resistance. And therefore, I do think that if this is tested again by the end of next week, March 11th, that would take us up over 25% to about $248. So let's hope we see you guys. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about Coinbase. Are you holding Coinbase? What you're most excited about? What stock? If it's not Coinbase, if it's Riot, Mara, bitfarms, if it's some other low-key stock in the crypto sector, if it's like an OTC, over-the-counter stock, let me know in the comments down below. Super excited to hear what your number one, not only stock, but let me know what your number one crypto of March is too, okay? So maybe I'll make a video about that over the coming days. But also, you guys, I'm not going to make public videos on Wednesday, at least around the markets. So I do make the midweek recap where we just kind of rapid fire all of our favorite names down the watch list. Okay, so that is also a private link that you receive through the newsletter with the subscription here. So again, you guys, I really do believe that this is worth the $15 a month. So just go check it out. If you don't like it, no worries, just cancel. But go give it a go for your boy. All right, we'll call it there, you guys. Lose my voice. It's been a long morning. So again, let me know in the comments down below whatever you're thinking about, whatever stock you want to talk about, and I'll see you down there, okay? Until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.